Hey everybody, how's it going? Welcome back to another video. So I want to talk about everything that we learned today at Comic-Con because we did learn some stuff from the showrunners. They talked a lot about behind the scenes stuff and also filming of stuff and these 6 new episodes and all of that. So I want to talk about that. I also have another video. You might have seen it already. I'm not sure which order or in what order I'm posting these videos, but I am doing a video on the Metal Man or the Metal Masked Man's origin story because we are going to learn that in these 6 new episodes. So that's really exciting. Today was the panel with all the showrunners. Tomorrow is still going to be the panel with all the cast members and all that, talking about the future of The Walking Dead and all that. So I'm still going to be doing videos for that. We actually did learn today that they did cast someone, so that is really exciting. But before we go any further, I do have to warn you for spoilers for The Walking Dead Season 10 finale. And if you are new to the channel and you want more Walking Dead content like this, just make sure to be a subscriber. Again, I will be covering the panel tomorrow, but this Sunday, I will also be posting my reviews for Fear the Walking Dead Season 6 premiere and The World Beyond Season 1 Episode 2, which I really am looking forward to. I'm looking forward to both episodes this Sunday. I really am. I'm really hyped for the Morgan episode, and I really can't wait to see what World Beyond is going to do next because, again, this is a 2-season show. We're on the 2nd episode. Like, before you know it, we're going to be done this season and we're just halfway done the series, right? We also learned a little bit about World Beyond today. Apparently, there's going to be 2 new characters coming in this season, and there's some interesting backstory there. Apparently, they're really exciting additions to World Beyond, so I really am looking forward to that as well. So we did get an update on the filming schedule. Now, this wasn't related to the panel. I actually just saw this interview from Deadline, and I'll leave a link down below if you want to read it all. We know the rough filming schedule now for how they plan to film these episodes. Basically, what's going to happen is they will be filming next week. So some people were saying that they started filming like 2 weeks ago, 3 weeks ago. I thought they did, but I guess not. I did hear from Lauren Cohen that no, they start next week. So it is next week, and Norman Reedus confirmed it in this interview. So yeah, it is next week, and they're going to film all the way until the end of November. So I think by then they'll be able to get like 2 or 3 episodes done for sure around there. So expect by the end of November, as soon as World Beyond is done, by the season 1 finale of World Beyond or Fear, we're going to get our first look at those 6 episodes for sure. Like, they'll put something together. If they're filming next week, they're going to have a lot of footage done and edited. They could put something together by the end of November, right? So it could be end of November, early December. I don't know where it's going to line up because is World Beyond airing all 10 episodes straight? I'm pretty sure they are. I don't think they're taking a break halfway through. I think they will be airing all 10 straight. So this Sunday is the 2nd episode. I just go 8 weeks from there, right? Until episode 10 of this season. So I'm thinking it's early December, but we'll probably get our first look then. And then they are going to continue filming in January. I'm guessing early January. And that goes straight until the end of Thanksgiving, which will be November or late November, obviously, of 2021. Now, I'm sure they're going to have breaks in there. They're going to have breaks for like Comic-Con. They'll have like their normal breaks because they can't just film straight through. But what they're going to do is in January, finish filming the last of however many episodes they have to do for season 10. Probably take a break for a little bit, like 3 weeks or something like that, and then get right back into filming for The Walking Dead Season 10 or Season 11. And from what they said, these 6 episodes are going to be coming out in the spring of 2021. So I'm thinking March. I really am. Realistically, I'm thinking March just because I'm thinking of how much they're filming right now. By the time March comes around, I mean, by then everything will be filmed for sure, but I'm thinking of editing and stuff like that, right? There's not going to be a lot of things, and that's the one thing that they talked about is what these 6 episodes are going to actually have in it and the stuff that they have to do because obviously you can't have actors very close together and all that kind of stuff. So there's going to be weird things that we might notice in these episodes where characters aren't close together. They might not be like holding hands and stuff like that. Or if they are, I mean, characters don't really hold hands anyways, but some characters might not like hug and stuff like that because they kind of can, or I don't know. I'm not exactly sure what kind of things they're doing with all of that, but maybe they will, but they'll just have like hand sanitizer beforehand, or they'll do something where they can film it and just, because they got to follow all these protocols. And so maybe there's a way they can get around it, but we do know that there's not going to be all of this crazy like zombies, like where you have 200,000 zombies in a scene and all of that, where you have 300 extras all close together. They can't do that, and what they're going to be focusing on with these 6 new episodes is we're going to meet the Commonwealth, we're going to meet this community, we're going to meet Pamela Milton, and etc. It's going to be very character driven. We're going to focus on like backstories of certain characters. We're going to really focus on what's going on in their lives, and it's going to be very like downtime like there's going to be drama still because Maggie and Negan There's a lot of stuff there. There's still going to be all this drama. It's not just going to be like, but yeah, I am excited for that because that's what I really liked about season 2 of The Walking Dead was that it was very just relaxed and you focused just on the characters for the whole entire season. You had drama come up, but you just focused on the characters the entire time. So that's what we got for the filming schedule. And it does make a lot of sense that you do want to film all as much as you can. It seems like, at least for season 11, the final season, I'm guessing they are probably going to start that in May of next year, and we'll see where things are by then, but they might not have to take all these protocols and or these safety protocols and all that. So now the showrunners were asked if you could have one character from one other show, which characters would you bring onto your show? And Angela Kang said that she would bring Morgan back, which I absolutely love that answer. But she also said that she would bring Dwight back, which if she could, I'm sure that she would. I would love to see what she would do with Morgan, just because, I mean, Lenny James is just an amazing actor. To have that character on the show, to give him more of a lead role, I want that so bad, I really do. But she did say that she would take June and to see how she would interact with characters like, like Daryl and stuff like that on the show. So I do like that. I do like the character of June, and I think if you brought her to The Walking Dead, she would be a fan favorite because she's already a fan favorite on Fear the Walking Dead, and I think she would fit in really well in Alexandria. So now the Fear showrunner said that he would take Negan if he could and bring him to Fear the Walking Dead, and when I heard that, I was like, no. Don't you dare get that out of your head. Obviously, that's never going to happen. I mean, Jeffrey Dean Morgan, I don't think he'll ever go to Fear the Walking Dead. Like, he's going to go on The Boys. Like, he's doing really big shows like that. Like, he's going to be on The Walking Dead. So, yeah, thankfully, that's probably not going to happen. Gimple did tease, though, that there is a story coming up for a crossover. And someone is working on it, but he can't say who it is because it would just be too spoilery, because just for what it means and all that, because of who is working on it, which I guess is a little exciting, but it depends on what it is. Like, I'm not completely against the crossovers. When we first heard, before the Morgan crossover, when we first heard they were doing a crossover and they were going to announce it on Talking Dead and all that, I was actually very excited because I thought that they were going to bring Abraham back. And I remember the fan base was so hyped. And then we found out that it was Morgan, and I think people were excited still, but it was also like, why? Right? And it's been that reaction ever since. People don't like him on that show, and I think even Fear fans who liked the original show don't like Morgan on that show. So it's just, why is he on that show? He should be back on The Walking Dead where he belongs. You should have brought someone like Abraham onto that show, which you can't even do now because the timeline's all messed up now, so you definitely can't ever do that. But I do wonder what this means, though. Like, if they have a crossover planned, I'm guessing it has to do with the Commonwealth or it's something like that. He did say it was far down the road, and I think what that means is that there's going to be some type of crossover for the Daryl and Carol spin-off show. Like as soon as that airs in 2023, maybe in 2024 when you're on your second season or something, you'll, if you're going to New Mexico, maybe the characters were, I think they're in Texas, or I don't know where they're at, but maybe they'll kind of go over there, and I don't know. Maybe you'll run into Alicia or Morgan again, right? Because if Morgan doesn't go back to The Walking Dead, maybe Morgan can actually be on this show. And so you're following those three characters, Daryl, Carol, and Morgan, which I think that works amazingly. They also talked about Tales of the Walking Dead, and they did say that they would like the idea of Eastman coming back and doing an episode, which I absolutely love. And like I said earlier in the video, they said that they casted someone, so I really can't wait to see who they did cast, because apparently Angela Kang said that they just cast this person the other day. They probably weren't going to announce it today, but I'm sure there's going to be an announcement tomorrow, because if they just cast that person, the news is going to come out at some point. She just said that. People are going to start looking now, right? Especially because they are going to be filming next week. Like, it's Friday now, so I'm guessing Monday, Tuesday, or something like that, they're going to be filming, so they should announce it tomorrow. I really am. I'm thinking that for sure they are going to announce something. So, yeah, overall, the Walking Dead universe is definitely very exciting, and I really can't wait for that panel tomorrow. I can't wait to learn more about Season 10. I can't wait to watch Fear the Walking Dead Season 6's premiere and World Beyond Season 1, Episode 2, because I haven't watched it yet, and I'm going to. But, yeah, I'm excited. I am going to do The Boys Season 2 review. I'm probably going to post that tonight. If it's not tonight, then it'll be tomorrow, because I watched the episode and I absolutely love that finale. I also want to talk about The Haunting of Bly Manor, and I'm just debating on how I should do it. I think what I'm going to do is I wanted to review each episode, and I still might do that. Like, it depends on what the episode is. I think for the premiere, I might review the premiere just on its own. But with shows like this, people binge all of it, right? So they might not remember a certain episode. So I think what I'm going to do is try maybe review it in arcs. You know, I'll review the premiere and the finale as like their own episodes. But maybe like episodes 2 to 4 or something are like one arc. Or not. I don't know how it's gonna end up turning out. But yeah, I'm just kind of messing with that right now. I'm so excited. Like I'm gonna watch that show tonight. I cannot wait. But I have to do all this stuff, and I still have to work on The Boys season 2, or the episodes 5 to 8 review. So yeah, stay tuned for all of that. Make sure to be a subscriber if you do want more Walking Dead content like this, and I'll see you guys in the next one.